Top five. Who's your top five? My top five.
Top five, ladies and gentlemen, where I have a
top five
list, and I give it to Vincent, and he gives me
top
and
five
you his scintillating commentary.
My top five is.
Such a
My top five is.
we shall see.
My top
Keeping
five.
it in theme.
Ooh, thematic.
My top five.
Tonight's top five in theme with our review of Boxing Day. Tonight's top five are famous movie boxes.
Boxes.
Yes.
Not boxers.
Not boxers. Boxes.
Okay. Let me see. All right, I can think of one, but go ahead. Let's
Okay.
see what we got.
Number five.
Number 5.
From 1995.
1995.
Who's in the box?
The box. There it is.
7.
There it is.
Delivered to a deserted area on the outskirts of the city, Detective Mills in Somerset have a very nasty surprise in store with this box
Yeah.
because it's a present from serial killer John Doe.
Yeah. 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 We were just talking about this kind of role because this is Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman. As a sort of grounded detective who's seen horrors unfold unlike I've seen in my 30 years on this job.
This is the movie where he started that role.
Right.
It all started with 7.
Right. You think he keeps that same overcoat? Or do you think he gets a new kind of weathered overcoat every movie? Like every single movie, they have like the Morgan Freeman weathered overcoat.
I would not be surprised if it's the same overcoat.
He
In every film.
Just movie to movie. At this point, that overcoat has seen a lot of things.
He's the connective tissue.
The connective tissue.
There you go. All right. So that is number 5.
That's number 5.
Number 4.
Great movie that holds up.
Oh,
7 holds up.
it does hold up. Here's the thing. You would think once you know what's in the box,
Yeah.
you know, that kind of spoils it for you. And to a degree it does, but the movie really does hold
Yeah,
up. It's
yeah.
a scintillating movie. Number 4
Number 4,
from 2008.
2008. Famous box.
The most adorable box that you've ever laid your eyes on.
Okay.
It is actually the title character of this movie,
Okay.
Wally.
You would say Wally is a box?
He is a trash compactor
It's true.
left on a planet Earth to clean up all the mess left behind by humans.
It's true.
Wally is the last sentient being on the planet. He loves Hello Dolly, which means we love him.
Yeah.
He's a box.
I love Wally.
That may be my favorite Pixar movie.
Look,
Well,
man,
one of my favorite movies.
you look.
It's so beautiful.
Wally is fantastic. And another one holds up.
Oh, it absolutely holds
These are well-constructed boxes so far.
up. Yes.
Yeah.
I watch Wally about once every couple of years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Number 3
Number 3.
from 2005.
Okay.
This box is a coffin.
Okay.
However, it is not the most famous coffin that you probably would think of.
Okay.
Because when I say a movie coffin, what's the first one that comes to your mind?
Oh. It's well, we're talking about Morgan Freeman, so I go to Unforgiven.
Wow, I wasn't even thinking about
Yeah.
it. Unforgiven. I would think that the first one that comes to my mind is Dracula's coffin. Point to any Dracula movie. It's always about, his coffin.
Did I tell you I'm reading Dracula?
Yes, you did tell me you were rereading Dracula, and you were falling in love with Dracula all over again.
It's amazingly good.
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
but yes. Okay, but this coffin.
This
don't want
coffin-
to get off track.
This coffin,
Because boy, it is so good. But all right, I know. Go ahead. We're talk about Dracula.
not
another
Dracula's
time.
coffin.
Not Dracula's coffin. There's another one. All right.
this is the bride's coffin from Kill Bill, Volume 2.
Oh, yeah.
The bride gets what's coming to her when her roaring rampage of revenge raises the hackles of fellow assassin Bud, who buries her alive.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
In a coffin, and this coffin is quite literally a box.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That she has to punch her way out.
That's right.
In a movie that also holds up.
Look, man.
Both volumes.
Both volumes. Absolutely holds up. I think you could argue, I think there's an argument that the whole thing could have been edited down.
Yes, to one movie.
Yes. But they're good movies.
They're two good movies.
Yeah.
All right, that's number 3.
That's number 3. Good boxes.
Very good.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Hollywood's famous boxes.
Famous boxes.
We go back to 1981.
Okay.
To a little thing called the Ark of the Covenant.
Ark of the Covenant.
Raiders of the Lost
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
A box that literally holds the fragments of the 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
And can make one invincible.
Yeah.
Or can make you melt like cheese.
Yeah.
In one of the most gruesome scenes ever put to film that I have strategically only seen once.
Really?
Not the movie.
No,
that scene.
Does that fall under body horror?
Oh God, yes.
Interesting.
I can't stand. I can't stand extreme body horror. I can't stand to see things melt, especially things with faces.
Yeah.
And that movie traumatized me, man. I'm telling you, because I saw that. Dylan, I saw you working the computer behind the scenes.
That is fantastic. Dylan showed a quick image of the melting Nazi head.
Vincent.
Yes.
I need you to be a true
gone.
friend.
It's gone.
Okay.
All right. Come on, back on track. Come on. I know it's the sequel, but choose wisely. Also, we are contractually bound whenever Raiders in the Lost Ark comes up to point out the fact that if Indiana Jones was not in the movie at all, it still would have unfolded the way it unfolded.
That is actually, that is 100% true.
I
never thought about that.
I didn't come up with that. Like, that's
never thought about
sort
that.
of a general consensus. If Indiana Jones was not in the movie at all, it actually wouldn't have been a problem.
You're right.
Yeah.
The second they would have opened it.
It would have opened it.
Been a wrap.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah. It's a huge plot hole.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Number one,
and a lot of pressure because so far these are all boxes.
All
that
four fantastic boxes.
Because Raiders of the Lost Ark is that business.
It is.
Still.
Yes.
So go ahead. What you got?
From 1984, we have a little ornate wooden box that has something inside that I and the world like to call a mogwai.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Said mogwai is the cutest, most marketable little thing ever to come out of Hollywood, going by the name Gizmo. He's a humming little ball of adorableness.
Yeah.
Except for when he gets wet.
Don't get him wet.
Or eats after midnight.
Don't feed him after midnight.
For then he turns into one of the gremlins.
Yeah. If you get him wet, that's how he multiplies. And then if you feed him after midnight, then he turns to a gremlin. Now, if I recall correctly, when the amazingly 80s, racist Asian guy gives him the instructions, he doesn't tell him why.
No, he does not.
He just says, don't get him
Just
wet.
don't do this.
And don't feed him after midnight.
And as long as you did that.
And you should just trust me because I'm an old wizened Asian man.
Yes.
And certainly you don't have follow-up questions.
Yes.
And then since you're...
But to be fair, if he had said don't get him wet. Now get him wet is how he multiplies.
How they multiply.
So if he had said don't get him wet because then you'll get more than one of them.
Right.
What would a kid do?
Immediately get him wet.
Throw him in the bathtub.
Throw him in the bathtub, right.
So he was smart. Just said don't get him wet.
Don't feed him after midnight because then he turns into a demon. I feel like maybe they should lead with that. Truth be told, they should have killed Mugwai during the opening credits.
Why?
Because this is where it's headed.
But that's not his fault.
Well, you know what? Life is tough.
You would have done that? You would have killed him?
Oh, absolutely. Without question.
Sinned.
Without question.
Wow.
Without question. And I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because when he reproduced, the rest of them were evil. Like we talk about, they turned into gremlins. And like they were evil Mugwais.
Okay.
So you already got a situation that is a ticking time bomb. Because at some point you're going to get them wet.
Well, you don't have to get them wet.
I ain't like the whole thing. I ain't like the whole situation. Kill it. Go get a puppy. You get a puppy wet. You feed a puppy after midnight. You can train a puppy.
Okay.
Why are you buying weird, exotic animals from the stereotypical Asian guy in the dark store? Like the whole thing. It's funny. We were talking about Sid Croft passing.
Marty Croft.
Marty Croft passing last week, and you very, very wisely suggested that if people wanted to get a taste, they could just watch the credits to each of them, which I actually did.
I'm sure you did.
Like I watched like 10, and so many of the shows have a really dicey setup.
It's all
Like it's kids playing, and then a weirdo says, "Come with me, kids."
Yes.
Let's come with me, kids. Like because I'd forgotten you actually said the Lost Saucer, but I thought the Lost Saucer was the Far Off Spacer. Like I'd conflated them. I forgot the Lost Saucer was its own thing, where the flying saucer just lands in the middle of the night.
Yep.
It says, come on.
Mm-hmm. Can you read a map? Come on.
Right. Lidsville, the dude falls into the hat.
Yes.
HR Puffin stuff.
The
boat just sails up, and the boat says, "Hey, Billy, get on the boat. We're gonna go sail and have an adventure."
Not someone on the boat.
Right, just the boat. There are so many strangers speaking to children.
It was
And then the children,
white children.
It's actually a little black kid on the Lost Saucer.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a little black kid.
There's not a white kid too.
No. It's a white woman and a black kid. They never explain. I mean, I just watched the credits.
Okay.
So, from the 70s, you flow right into the 80s. Like, why are you in this shop buying stuff from this guy? Nothing about this setup seems safe.
White.
All right.
I mean, I asked and answered this.
No.
We all know.
I just. You ever watch the it's funny when that Sesame Street box set came out for the anniversary, and it has like the very first episode of Sesame Street, and it has a disclaimer on it where it says, "Don't do the stuff." that we're showing kids do in this episode of Sesame Street. Because they're playing in a junkyard. It's like refrigerators all open, hanging up and hanging, as kids. And it's like...
It was a different time.
Like...
It was think of how many...
I think we were actually feral.
Dude,
We were feral people that stumbled into adulthood.
think about what the Killer of Sheep.
Killer sheep.
The kids in them, they are entertaining themselves.
There's no oversight at all.
Right. They are literally at an abandoned building.
Dude, I said me and Camille are going to see Godzilla because it's like, I can't take Adam. Adam is 7. But then I thought about it. Shit, when I was 7, I had seen The Exorcist.
Damn me. Well, me too.
And Amityville Horror and Jaws. My dad was just like, look,
I want to go to the movie.
this the movie. We watching this movie. You 7? All right. Buckle up.
Wait a minute. What?
I'm actually giving him more credit than he deserved. Because by me saying my dad said you're 7, buckle up, that was him acknowledging that I was 7 and that this might be a rough ride.
Well, hey, famously, I took Olivia when she was, I think she corrected me and said she was about 6.
See? You and my dad. Y'all, look.
Took her to see.
This the movie.
Took her to see Blade 2.
This the movie.
And then I was surprised when in the middle of the night, she was standing in the doorway saying, I can't sleep. And then she had to come sleep with me.
My mom would say, it is time for him to go to bed. My father would say, leave that boy alone. He's not bothering anybody. He's okay. So I stay up with my dad. But you know what? If you stay up with dad, you got to watch
what dad
You got to
watch.
watch the shit dad watch.
That's right.
So
Well, fortunately, with my dad, that meant Barney Miller.
Right. Well, my dad, it might be Wicker Man. We were just talking about it last week.